Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Righto, let's pull the bonnet out of this thing. When you get your nuts and bolts off, just part of just chuck them back where they come from, if they're not in the way, and just sort of do the old screwy upper. We might use these, we might not use these to lift the whole thing up. We might just put a hook up in the centre and just lift it straight up with the engine out. Right, so next we want to take off our fuel lines. Fuel line is off. We also want to take this wiring loom, harness, whatever you want to call it, prick. Shack! Love Shack baby! Love Shack baby! I'm gonna put that up out of the way. What's that? Oh, that's Torx bit. Torx bit for the old throttler. Can get together. Torx bit. For those that don't know, these are Torx bits, and they're a pain in the bum. Not as bad as, actually no, they're not as bad as Allen keys. Allen keys are a lot worse. I'm kind of working in the dark here, so I have to shoot the different sizes. No, not that one. Now you probably don't have to take this thing all the way out. There's a fair bit of screw there, you've just got to loosen it so you can break the cable out, give him a pull, unconnect him just like that. So if I show you, just down here is where you're it's where you, oh wow, you can hardly see that. Hang on, if I put the old nighty vision on, there we go. As you can see, you've got your Torx bit there, and your cable just sits in there, does a little bendy. Remember, these are pretty flexible, so don't be worried about hurting it. Now all we've got to do is whip the belt off, and I think we've got to whip the pulley off it as well, and then we're right to go. Once we get the engine off it, we'll change the axle out, and we'll put the new one in. And what you want to do is, it's going to be real helpful if you have a little rattle gun, just like this one. Cute little rattle gun. If you don't have a little rattle gun to undo the centre pulley bolt, then you need to find something to stop the engine from turning. So if we just put that in there, now the size is, I'm not sure if that's too big or too small. Hold on a sec. It might be too big or small. Probably too small. try 13 mil. I'm going to try a 15 and a 16. So one of these will fit. Surely. Let's zoom out. There we go. I'm going to use the little ratchet as a bit of a stand here. Still can't see what I'm doing. And you need a long extension. 16 mil is the magic size, so we just get a little. That is center bolt removed, and it's actually imperial. So if that was a 16 mil, it's probably like a 5/8 or 9. It's probably 5/8 or something. Now that should just come off. Now I don't know what's stopping that from coming out. Oh, hang on. Don't forget, you got to take the belt off. So the best way to do it, that explains a lot. So we're going to get under here, keep this center bolt, put that aside. We're not going to kick it out of the way. Keep an eye on the oil that's coming out of the back of the engine where I'd obviously blown it up. Now, our belt tensioner is this little jigger here. So what we're going to do is, this is a very simple system. Very simple system. Literally just goes. Oh. Great. There's. Ah. Okay. So we go our engine pulley, which we're going to push back up into place. It runs down into our trans pulley and then into our adjuster. So all we have to do is grab the, obviously you can see where it works if you just grab that by hand. So now while I've got this in my hand, you want to remove the pulley, move the belt from the pulley, and there's one. Now that's that. All Jiminy cricketed up. Wow, so it turns out that if I ever have to replace a steering belt in this, I have to pull the steering shaft out of it. As you can see, the steering shaft goes on each side of the belt goes on each side of the steering shaft. But that's not to worry. We've got to replace these steering, flimsy looking steering arms. They can be good chain job. Right, so now we undo the engine mount bolts. There's 4 of them. There's that one there. Oh, I'm going to turn night vision on again. Engine mount bolt there. One there. And the 2 are through there. And in there somewhere. So, I'll come back to you when I've pulled it out. Right, now we just grab and lift. Here's one hole. We can see in broad daylight. Look at that. Bang. I'm gonna pull this engine apart and we're going to see how much damage we've actually done to it, because it would be interesting to know. Now, one other thing I've just noticed is we might have to do a little bit of wiring, or rewiring, so this plug can go back on the mower again, because this engine obviously is going to have different wiring and stuff. But we're going to have to figure out where that cable goes, do a few more modifications, but we're going to clean the engine up for now, get it all nice and tidy. We're going to put this engine aside for a second, and we'll pull it apart later. Here we go. Right. Pull her apart. Let's have a look at the damage. Oh my fucking god. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh. What the fuck is that? Oh, there's bits of... Oh, there's bits of the... Oh my god. Jesus. Lord Mary Christ. It's just minced everything. Now there's what's left of the oh my god. At least the cam's in good nick still. Nope, that's engine plate off. Just kind of slightly just disassembling it so I can clean it quickly. Get her all nice and snazzy, nice and spick und span. There we go. Get your little rattle gun in there. A little bit of rattle gun and action. There we go. And look how dirty that is under there. Oh my god, guys. So that's got that in and out of the way. Now we can see right down into how messy this is. Now we've got to disassemble the whole front end. Actually, no, we don't. What we're going to do is we're going to clean this up as it sits. Or are we? Really, all we're going to do is undo this plate here. Two screws, 2 bolts up under there. These two here. One of them is already loose. And these are just limiting Gigatrons, I think. Oh shit. These, I don't really know what they're there for. I suppose they keep the whole front end together. Oh shit. Again. Actually, if my video gets monetized for this fucking song, it's on the radio, I'm gonna be pissed. So I actually have to listen. I actually have to work in silence with no music on, because my videos get monetized because people's songs are in my videos. It's like, well, I'm just listening to the radio. I'm not actually listening to deliberately people's songs, if you will. This whole thing's pretty filthy, but that's okay. Just like we are. All right. So I'm going to move this back over here. Front of the come along for the endless chain, sorry. I'm going to put that there, give that a little bit of one of them ones. Oh, wow, that was dumb. That's right in front of my camera. Look out, Sidley Puss. I'm going to position this right here, look at that. Bang. We're going to use the good old trusty underpants. Good old Calvin Klein undies. We're going to give her a bit of a touch up. Clean. Go, the big pulley. Then we want to leave out of the way. They're going to be major inconvenience to us. Because once or you run, and this is right inside. Don't need them. I'm going to start with there. Look at these shovels out too. There's one up. If you interfere with the clean, you might want to leave one. What's that one there for? Well, that holds the whole steering. Hello, little puss. Fuck it. I'm actually stripping the whole front end. Bugger it. I'll see you guys when I'm done.